A pleasure to meet all at last. And so, today, for this piece of the Vlog-A-Thon, well, again, the habit of me saying today, well, either way you look at it though, for this piece of the Vlog-A-Thon, yeah, that's more like it, I intend to talk about how my creativity has gone up, mainly in the form of, well, spending some time creating meals. Yeah, and I do feel like that creativity goes far beyond the norm, not just in the cooking department, but in other things as well. But I've had a few unique things that I've made myself over the years, and such pictures I have made of these creations. While not all of them were made from scratch, there are a few unique ideas that I'm sure would be great to share with the world here. For instance, a little while ago, I went to a restaurant that I had been going to since I was a very little kid, but the last time I hit up there, it was pretty impressive. I mean, it was kind of a basic meal for what it was, a burger, some Cajun fries, and some orange juice. But the burger itself, believe it or not, was composed of several unique ingredients. I mean, you had Angus beef, salmon, and pork belly smothered in Korean barbecue sauce, all mixed together. And that honestly is already incredible on its own. But it also has itself some sriracha aioli, pickled jalapenos, and onions. Yeah, you ever had pickled onions on a burger before? Well, I feel like that this would be a good thing to have at some point in time. Oh, and as for the cheese, it's just a simple slice of cheddar. But I'd say the creativity really comes into play here when you think about the fact that it's 3 meats put together into one sandwich. And that's technically not all I'd have to say because of the creativity department. In fact, I did create a rice dish that, much like this 3-meat burger, which they simply refer to as the pork belly sandwich, yeah, even though there's salmon and beef in it as well, I'd say that such homemade recipes I came up with as well includes a spicy bread. Yeah, have you ever had hot honey mixed into a bread flour mixture and then put into a unique loaf pan to create some homemade bread? I feel like that this is something nobody's ever tried before. Spicy bread. Oh, but just for fun, I also added in some chocolate, peanut butter, and caramel chips into it as well. Little fragments of the sweet stuff, since, after all, I specifically used hot honey. Yeah, Mike's hot honey in bread might seem like a strange thing to have here because there's already a lot of spicy products out there. There's spicy candy, there's buffalo wings, there's spicy pixie sticks, otherwise known as fire dust. But I'd say that the creativity when it comes to the more spicy variations of foods probably doesn't need to end there with just pixie sticks made into a spicy tube that you can have jumbo if you wanted to, like VAT-19 did. Well, I feel like that in this instance, spicy bread is something that I'd say is pretty awesome. And I feel like that's an invention that should be brought on to the bounds of higher society, like in the commercialized marketplace. Oh, but again, I feel like I'm not done here yet, so I'm on a roll already. Pork belly sandwich and spicy bread probably have to back off for a bit because breakfast paella, yeah, the famous Spanish rice dish that is usually cooked in a paella pan, hence the name. But from my own perspective, I went ahead and created a breakfast variation of it by adding in some Old-Breezy eggs, some slices of applewood smoked bacon that are chopped up finely, and a few other additives as well, including some onion and garlic and a few other bits as well. Salt and pepper, soy and sriracha, and a few other seasonings just as well. So I feel like I really upped the game here in terms of creativity, and this decade alone has truly brought up a lot of creativity in mind. And I'm sure if you guys had $1 for every time I said the word creativity in this whole video, you'd probably have enough to go and buy some of the ingredients that I had mentioned were possible in making some of the ingredients I made. Or you could probably just buy something pre-made, like a common candy bar. Crunch, Mr. Goodbar, Three Musketeers, whatever, basically. Who's gonna stop you from doing that sort of stuff? Whether you want it to be done by someone else or you want it to be done on your own, I'd say you have the opportunity in line. The challenge may be there, the time may also be necessary, but I'd say the end result can be well worth it depending on what you're trying to create. So with that in mind, I'd say the Foodie Go-Go stuff that I've done could possibly have an inclusion of something else. Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds in regards to that certain thing. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me wherever you can find me, and stay on the Hollywood side for more of the Vlog-A-Thon and other things that I have for the future.